Hey, so today is tip number 19. Now you are going to see a little video after this that is the tip because I was so, I don't even know what word to use. I don't know what word to use, but I was not happy after I left the post office yesterday. So in the car, I gave you tip number 19. And I may come on again afterwards, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave it to that. It is about packages and how you pack them. So it is another tip about shipping, but just listen to what's up next. Although this is a very odd place to give you a tip, I'm going to give you tip number 19, partially from my car, I think. I don't think the whole thing will be from here. And this is only a tip because it just happened to me. So my tip for you yesterday, tip number 18, was about shipping. I forgot about this that happens. So I just went in to bring in all of my Poshmark packages, and those can all be in these priority mailboxes. So now, just so that you know, he told me to beware. And he only told me this to see how this has a little thing on it. He said it can't say military. And so now I don't get those because I order them from the USPS, as I also spoke about on a tip. So what I want to say, though, is when you don't sell things on Poshmark, perhaps you're just selling them on Facebook Marketplace to still get shipped, Mercari, wherever, you cannot use these boxes. Oh, look how pretty the sky is. So I went into the post office, I brought all my boxes, and sure enough, I forgot that this isn't Poshmark. This is going to a person from one of my live sales. So, but not a Poshmark live sale, a Facebook live sale. So I can't put it in a priority box. So I had him tell me how much it would be in that box. It would be $22 for my customer to pay. No. So I'm bringing it back home. And if I wrap this box in wrapping paper and newspaper and anything, which is what I normally do, and I just forgot, it's only going to cost $11. Is that crazy? So be very careful when it's not Poshmark, because they allow you, and they have a deal. Why can't I think of words lately? But they have something going with the USPS so that we can use priority mail envelopes, and it only costs our shopper $7 something, or us, whatever. So don't try using it for anything else. Poshmark, you can put up to 5 pounds in a priority mail box, and it's still only let's say $7.90. I'm not sure. But now if she bought that on Poshmark, it would only cost her $7.90. But I would lose money because they take 20% commission. So anyway, it's all about the box. Be careful. Bye. So I just rewatched what you just watched, and I'm amusing sometimes. So that was yesterday. So just pay attention to the box. Now, while I'm right here, I have another one to show you. So I'm glad I did watch this. So this someone bought on another platform. I believe it was Facebook Marketplace. And it does have a shipping label on it. But here's the problem. Well, before I give you the problem, let me just tell you. So this is how I wrap them. This one, this one I happen to wrap in a bag because I have some extras. So I wrap this one in a bag, and they're saying it's 3 pounds. So now I have to rework that whole thing. But because I left that one out for the mail carrier, just so that you get the gist of that. But that's how I am going to wrap hers, either in another bag. Sometimes I do it in a white garbage bag. It's just always different. I want it to weigh less, not weigh as much, so I don't want to put something really bulky on there. But just be careful, and when you do have boxes, wrap them in something. It could be wrapping paper, it could be newspaper, it could be anything. You just don't want it to have that priority mail if you use the priority mail box. But you can certainly use any boxes, any bags, any Tyveks. Those just happen to be bigger, so I couldn't just use my normal. It's funny, you always see me looking around because I'm looking around for things to show you. My normal priority mail envelopes that I use, I can't use for things that big. And just remember, if you're not sending out on Poshmark, you could use these free envelopes, but use them to, they're padded, so use these inside. I'm gonna get all my stuff here. I'm sorry, I just went crooked on you. Use these, but use them inside a Tyvek or another bag. So in other words, you want to use this on the inside if you want to make something padded, but then remember to put it in this or you're going to get charged more. So I know that just sounded a little bit complicated, so let me go to that. If you are using an envelope like that, if you do want to pad something, let's say, I don't know, you're sending this book. Isn't this a cute book? This is my 2023. Let's say you're sending this book and it is a little soft, so you want to pad it, but it's not on Poshmark, so you're not sending it priority mail, you're sending it regular mail. You'll put it in here. I know that I sounded so confusing before that I want to just make it right for you. And then you'll put this bag in here and put the address label on here. But it doesn't have to be a Tyvek envelope. You could even just wrap something around this. I've done that with paper bags. I've done that with newspaper, and actually it looks kind of cute. So the main thing is just be careful and be aware if you are sending something out and it's not on Poshmark. Make sure that it's not in a priority mail envelope. This long video for that little thing, but I hope it helps. Bye. Oh, if you like this, subscribe, ring that bell. See you soon.